Hey guys, and welcome back to the HobbyDo007 channel. Well, Amanda and I are back from Missouri, and we are in recovery mode right now. Sometimes when you have a good long vacation, you need a vacation to recover from it. But we had a great time. It was great to see some old friends and catch up a little bit. But I wanted to share with you today a few show shout outs for some events coming up, some of which Amanda and I will be attending. Also, just a real brief look at Auto Modeler Magazine's contest coverage and a few things I picked up at a hobby shop in Missouri. So, let's get to it. Bring your model to life with MCV products. Visit them on the World Wide Web at mcvproducts.com. All right, guys, break out your calendars and let's get some shows marked down for the next couple of months. First up is on June the 20th in Memphis, Tennessee, the River City Rumble. This is sponsored by the Riff Raff Scale Auto Modeler Car Club. And as I said, that's in Memphis, Tennessee. There is your information. You can go to their Facebook page, which is the Facebook page is Riff Raff Scale Auto Model Car Club, and you can get some other information there if you're interested in being a vendor. Guys, this is right around the corner. This is like next weekend, so go ahead and make your plans. A lot of great categories there. And if you are in that area, Memphis, Tennessee, or Arkansas, southeastern Missouri, wherever you are, try to make that one. Looks like it's going to be a great show. Next is June the 27th in Florence, South Carolina. This is the Flowtown Model Showdown. This is their first annual show, and this is hosted by the PD Scale Modelers, IPMS group, brand new group. There's your contact information if you're interested in being a vendor or want more information. Or you can go to IPMS USA, PD Scale Modelers, and Region 12, and you can find out all kinds of great information. There is your contest categories and your location there. And, well, here we go, pdscalemodelers.org. Oh, sorry, out of frame there. They will have on-site food available, burgers, wings, steaks, seafood, and more. Hey. So get that on your calendar. Amanda and I do plan right now to be at this one. So come see us. Next up is the Derby City Model Car Builders hosting the 2026 Ohio Valley Regional Model Car Show and Swap Meet. I've seen this one, I'm pretty sure, covered by our buddy over at Throttle Power, and Tim does a great job on these things too, and based on his coverage in the past, I know this is a pretty good show. There's your information on location in Louisville, and I didn't give you the date, July the 11th. And there's your contact information if you're interested in being a vendor or want more information on the show. And there is your contest. This looks like this is going to be a really big show too. You got a lot of contest classes, and then you got the best of awards, Ford GM Mopar engine interior paint patina. Well, that's a new one. I hadn't seen that one before, but that's a good one to have. Unfinished and best of show. And I think there's a Facebook page, or where did I see that? Well, there's your email contacts. But I think there was a Facebook page or something like that. I don't see it right off, but I'm not going to dwell on that. But you can get a hold of the guys and find out. And next up will be another one that Amanda and I plan to be at, and that is the Region 12. This is the regional for North and South Carolina, and it will be in Havelock, North Carolina, which is just outside, or actually across the bridge from New Bern. And I told you a little bit about historic New Bern right out there on the coast of North Carolina. Beautiful town, a lot of history there. The Pepsi-Cola was found there. The drugstore is still there. You can visit that. Lots of great restaurants downtown. Tryon Palace. There's a lot of stuff in New Bern, a lot of places to visit. And the theme is, the special theme is Americana, and you've got different categories in ships, planes, armor, automobiles, all that stuff. Again, you can go to IPMS.USA or IPMS USA and go to Region 12 or North Carolina, and they'll pull up the group's website, and you'll be able to get information there. If you're interested in being a vendor, there is your contact information. Also, guys, like I said, Amanda and I plan to be at this one as well. I've gone to this one in past years. Great vendors, usually a lot of guys. And if you need to get away to the coast, hey, nice place to do it. All right, and then the following weekend, and I don't think Amanda's going to make this one, but I am definitely going, planning right now to be there. And this is the grand opening of the International Model Car Builders Museum in Lincoln, Nebraska. As I've shared with you before, this has been moved. The International Model Builders Museum has been moved from Salt Lake City, and it has merged with the Museum of American Speed. So they are both in a great location. There's your QR code if you want to pause and scan that. But to have them in the same location, and this may not be one because of the distance I make every year, but I do want to be here for the grand opening and kind of the ribbon cutting, if you will, of the International Model Car Builders Museum. And as I understand it, it's a 3-day event, and you've got $35, which gives you 3 days passes to the museum, exhibitor pass if you want to bring a model to the NNL that's going to be there, cars and coffee at the museum on Sunday. It's just going to be a big deal, and I hope you've already got some plans made. There's some shots, but this is July 23rd, 24th, and 25th. My plan's to be there late on the 23rd, so I'll have the 24th for the grand opening of the museum and the 25th, but would love to go through this museum. I understand there's everything there when it comes to speed. The Museum of American Speed has a lot of land speed cars, drag cars, NASCARs, Formula One, just anything to do with speed. And of course, we've got the Model Museum there now too. So if you can, try to make that. And next up is August 1st. Man, these are back to back here. And this is the Model Car Builders of North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. And this is Saturday, August the 1st. There is your information in Kernsville, North Carolina. And let's see. This is sponsored by Midnight Hobbies, Jay's Model Garage, and New Day Motorsports. And there's your contact information to get a hold of Jamie. Man, I tell you, for his first show last year, they knocked it out of the ballpark. And they are in a bigger and better venue this year, much more spacious. So I'm looking for some absolutely great things. If you're interested in being a vendor, go ahead and get a hold of Jamie. See what you can, if there's any space still available, actually. But look forward to this one too, and Amanda and I will probably be there for that one too. I've got other ones coming up for the later in the year, but I just wanted to knock out a few of these real quick. And now let's take a quick peek. I'm not going to dwell on this. Like I said, just a very brief look at the, sorry about that, I'm knocking the camera everywhere. Auto Modeler magazine for June and July. For the love of our hobby, Scott and Nani are doing a killer job on this thing. This is the contest issue, and a lot of the contest coverage from all over the country. They do a great job on covering them, but you know, a lot of times you can't get them all, and there's 16 shows in this one. A lot of which they've got a little bit of coverage on in some of the regular magazines, but they've got all these pictures and they want to spread the love a little bit to the builders, because that's cool. Right inside you've got the Southern Nationals, the Acme Southern Nationals, hosted by the Atlanta Car Modeling Enthusiasts on October 24th, 25th. Listen, guys, this is a premier show in the United States. And then you've got the 4th Annual Plastic Undercover, and that is on October the 10th in Copley, Ohio. I've heard great things about that one, too. I'm going to have to try to get to that one day. Like I said, there's 16 show coverages here. Some great inspiration in these things. And there's our buddy Clay Kemp right up front. Plastic Undercover, Clay Kemp's cutaway car, which is absolutely off the chain. A lot of great stuff in this, guys. I've already been through it. And one of my favorite things, as you know, is the scrapbook section, where you get to see sometimes the venue, the vendors, and some of the people that are there, the people that actually make all this stuff happen. Great stuff. I highly encourage, head to your hobby shop or bookstore, pick you up some. Yeah, there's some displays. The people, hey, at a photo booth. But I highly suggest head over to your bookstores or hobby shops. Better yet, go over to automodelermagazine.com and get yourself a subscription so you don't miss out on any of them. Just renewed mine, in fact. Okay, guys, that's it on the shows and the mags. So let's get over to what I picked up in Missouri. While we were in the Springfield, Missouri and Branson, Missouri area, of course, I had to look up hobby shops, and we stopped by probably the largest Hobbytown USA I've ever been in Springfield, Missouri, and found a few things there that I hadn't been able to find in a while. And this 4mm 5/32 solid rod, plastic rod. I am really low. In fact, I'm almost out of that, but found one, so I scooped that up real quick. Also, got a really good deal on some sanding sticks. This is 180, and you notice the shapes on the ends down here too. These are really good little sanders. But I needed some. I've used up pretty much all of my really coarse ones, so I got some 180 and a pack of 240 as well. And I'm pretty good on the other grits, but scooped those up while I was there. Also, found something I just couldn't live without, and that's like, really, another Mustang? Yeah, well, I started thinking that, and Amanda actually brought this up, Mustang Sally, shouldn't she have a convertible? And I thought about it, but I've got so much done, and I think Sally likes the hot rod that I've got going for her right now. But I did pick this up because I wanted to try something down the road, and I wanted to see if this interior, because it is different than the fastback, where the fastback seats fold down. And lo and behold, guys, I took this out when I got home this morning, and you notice the back seats. This is not the fold down type, but check this out. And they are both 1/24 scale. But when you line up where the dash is going to be, that actually looks pretty good. Not sure if I'm going to do this yet, or if I'm going to put that panel and kind of rod it up a little bit. I don't know yet. But actually, convertibles, and again, they're both 1/24 scale, so that's not actually a bad idea. But hey, Zesty Sally may have two. You never know. But no, I got a good deal on that. And the last thing I picked up was something that when I saw that in the Hobbytown, I had to have it. And I had mentioned that Wayne Weber's with the president of the Acme Club. They're putting on a special, a kind of a club thing for Scott Ridley, one of their members that passed recently, and he loved 1/43rd scale. And being Hobby Dude 007, when I saw this Aston Martin DB5 in 1/43rd scale, I went, hey, that's what I'm going to do to honor Scott Ridley. Is just to remember Scott. I'm going to do this one, and this is one of those starter sets that comes with all the paint course, and we're not going to use all that stuff. But I tell you, I did look at it. This brush is really nice. And if you're wondering about 1/43rd scale, it's small. I haven't opened this yet. Hold on, let's just do that real quick. 43rd scale is probably about, I want to say 4 inches long. So it's, as you can see, it's pretty small. Man, that's really crisply. Check that out. 007 is going to have him a ride. A little scratch right there. Of course, I'm going to paint it anyway. That is cool. Let's grab the Murphy's rule here. How about that? 4 inches on the button. So, not very big at all, but this is, I think, going to be something fun. Cool, cool, very cool. Okay, guys, well, that is it. I hope you got all those on your calendar. Look forward to, wow, there's a whole bunch of stuff to this. More parts than I was expecting. Get all that stuff on your calendar. And, hey, if you're not, if you've got any 43rd scale and you want to pay tribute to Scott with the Acme guys, by all means, break you out one and do it. I've got a couple of 43rd scales around here, but this one, I think, being coming from Hobby Dude 007, I think that would be fitting. Okay, guys, next video, we are back on the Mustang big time. Got a lot more done on some stuff today, but I want to go ahead and get this stuff out of the way, and I've already started a video, and I'll be giving you that in a couple of days. But update on Mustang Sally and our channel signature van. And we're going to stay focused on builds after that for a little bit. Okay, guys, God bless. Hope y'all have an awesome weekend. We'll see you in the next video.